Hello, people. How you doing? Hope you're all well. Supposing you got YouTube and mute myself. So, anyway, hope everyone is well. I've been taking time out with this YouTube malarkey. Anyway, hi Tina, how are you? Hope you're well. Dick, Midget Engines, how are you doing? Hello, Jason. Edward, how are you? Hope you're well. Hello, Tim. How you doing? Did I say hello? East Coast, how you doing? We all hope you're all having a good week. They're over the East Coast. I'm starting to lose my patience with it, really. I started doing the back discs and pads on the back, and it's the same sort of setup as the Vauxhall Cavalier and Vectress. It's got the drums and it's got the shoes inside the drum. So as soon as I took the disc off, the lining on the shoes just fell in my hand. So now I have to replace the brake shoes now. So I ordered new brake shoes. So, you know, I thought it was only a couple of jogs to do the roller, get through an MOT. Now it seems to be getting bigger and bigger, the list. So, yeah, the Golf. I finished the Golf today. That's it there. You can see the stripe on the side. It was a bit of a pain to do. I can take it off. I've got plenty of transfers to put on it anyway, so that's the Golf there. That yellow stripe was a pain in the ass. I couldn't get the ones on. You get the ones on the side, so I couldn't do them. They kept falling off. So there you go with all the stripes on the side. Underneath. So it's all been done. Best to my knowledge, it's all I can do. I can open the bonnet, like, but don't open it too far. There you go, there's the engine. It's all bits and bobs, it was all small particles and that, so. Yep, I came all the way from Germany. But I've still got the bus. Still got to finish the bus off yet. I need to get the number plates on it, and I got some stuff. I found these number plates. Yeah, I got them to put on it, or choose what ones to put on it anyway. So I might do it for another day. But, yeah, the Golf came all the way from Germany, so I might try and get as a Volkswagen Sirocco next one. Hello AGP, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hey Ali, how you doing? Yeah, he's got. As I said, I've ordered new shoes. So, but I was looking at videos on YouTube that because I took the actual bearings off the hub thing, but I don't do that. I just want to throw on the shoes because the Humvee doesn't work. So, The back boxes for that rovers are quite expensive too, but 80 quid, £90 more than that. So I might even just cut off the back box and just put a straight pipe through. Well, just to, I just can't be arsed with pissing about the thing. So yeah, I have to get the bonnet open as well. There's like a black plastic thing inside in the wing. It's got the cables for the bonnet. I think the one what you pull, that's come out of the black plastic thing, but you can get in by the inner wing. I need to get that. I have to get my hand in the wing to prise it open. I'm not going to break the grill, so there wasn't any point in that. No, Tim. This is actually this is a Christmas. This is a birthday present. Pete and Diesel hoodie I got for my birthday. So yeah, it is a bit cold. I got shorts on actually. Anyway, I'll stick a link out of. Hi, Dusty. How are you? Yeah, I'm just been living quiet just now. I've got too much things going on. So I'm just trying to get the rover fixed, but I did shove it up for sale just to see if we can if I might be able to get a car with an MOT on it, just in case I have to go. So I won't go into detail with that. It's personal. I didn't see that, Ali, but I've joined quite a few rover groups on Facebook, which I'm getting quite a bit of help from. Yeah, somebody offered me a motorbike today for a swap. I said, I don't know what, a motorbike's not used to me. Yeah, so that's it really. Yeah, I've been working on a car and just building up models and just sleeping half a day sometimes. But I went out today and I took a walk down to town to get some bits and bobs, get some fresh air. That's it really. Yeah, that's it really. Yeah. Just living quiet. So I just saw having what to do what to do with the rover just now. So my patience is quite thin. Yeah, so waiting for new brake shoes for the rover East Coast. So can't really do nothing to it till they arrive. So I just hope they're not hard to put on. I could repair the back box, but I think it's a bit rotten. But I mean, I could use chemical metal stuff or mesh or something just to get through his MOT, just to stop it from blowing, or a straight bit of pipe. What's this? Yeah. It's actually been quite mild today. It wasn't frosty, and I think it was. It was quite mild, but it was wet. It's frosty now. I think it's -1 outside, so yeah, it's pretty cold. I take it Man United's playing tonight then, Tim, are they? Pro Rangers, they've got a new strip. This is the new Pro Rangers strip. I don't know. I think it's for the season or next season. I don't know. Hey, Ali.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
No bad yourself. I seen your video where the shoes fell apart, eh?
Yeah, the lining. You know the lining on the metal
the same as your Vectra, eh?
Yeah, it's the same as the old Vauxhalls. I just thought I knew they had shoes in the first place, but
I had the same problem with that Hyundai. The shoes fell apart, eh? Hang on a second, that here. Don't know what is.
I couldn't get the carrier off. I got one bolt out. I couldn't get that one off. But I managed to tap the hammer to move the carrier, and then got the disc off. But I think the shoes must have been broken because they got the pin on the spring.
What happens? They stick to the inside of it, eh? And they just fall apart, eh?
Yeah,
that's what happened on that Hyundai. Eh? They just fell apart, eh?
Hello, Grandpa. The pin was bent on the spring. I couldn't find the spring, but I know it was a back plate. So if a back plate rots out, you have to replace the back plate. Because I was looking at videos on YouTube, but you have to replace the back plate if that, because the pin it goes through the back.
I'll give you a link to a boy later on for a back box, eh?
I think I was meant to get one for £30, a brand new one, but so there was a boy in the Lossie, he's breaking one. He said to me, "You can have it for £25, but it's no exhaust hanger. I need a hanger for it. I haven't got one hanger for it, so I've checked.
You don't have a welder.
I checked eBay. They're about £36 for the hangers. I'm not paying that.
Can't remember. I got one.
Then another boy. I think there's another boy. He offered me one for £40, but then I said I need to get organised to get it sent up. He's brand new and says, I says we take 30 for it. He goes, yeah, I'll take 30 for it. Then I says, well, gives you your address and all that, blah blah. So I can organise a carrier to pick it up, like DPD or something to pick it up. And he just never got back to me. So either that, I can just cut the box out and just put a bit of straight pipe in it, just to
emissions. So I've been having problems with. Well, I'm not really having problems with it. I have more problems with steering pump. Steering pump is not on that car, eh?
Is it?
That's not leaking or anything. It's just noisy, yeah. Noisy and hard lock, yeah.
Jesus, I don't think I'd fail an MOT for that though.
You hear your pump screaming.
Yeah, for God's sake.
And then
hey
Kevin.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
He failed it on seat belts, no going back. I've been the whole day trying to get seat belts to retract properly.
Did you try that, the Mr. Sheen and all that?
I polished them and everything.
Must be the
nothing working. How you doing, KD, Dan?
Richard doesn't really bother Richard half the time though.
The headlight, the clip was broken on the headlight too.
Bloody hell!
Hit the headlight like that, and the whole front moved. So I'll put a bracket on it tomorrow. I've been busy with the brakes on it. Like the brakes are bad on it as well. A new caliper on it.
Yeah. I see the anti-roll bar link's not over at the front. You got to turn the wheels round to get at the top of that. What I had to do, I had to get the lever the spring up a wee bit to get a spanner on it. It's a bastard to get off like. So it took me about half an hour, 45 minutes to get the link off the.
I've bought one of them. I've got one of them, a brand new one.
I bought a new pair for £16 on eBay.
I could have sent it to you for nothing. I haven't got one in the cupboard there.
Shoes, I think shoes cost £8, and I also ordered the springs, the springs and all that stuff. So the ones on up when they're pretty knackered, they're all rotten. So
What, just rusted out like?
yeah, they should come tomorrow, hopefully. So they do. And if the weather's not too bad, I'll get stuck onto it. And I noticed the airbag lights on as well. I noticed today. It's like, for God's sake,
Something
Hey,
different
Scotty.
about Kevin.
Kevin.
What's that?
There's something different about you.
Yeah, I'm
Near
older.
the door.
You're older, that's what it is, aye.
Be older.
You combed your hair.
What gave it away?
I don't know.
That's
Tina
funny.
said.
Hey.
Tina said.
I combed my hair this morning.
Hey,
Hi,
Scotty.
everyone.
Hey, everyone. How are you? Yeah.
Tim, are you sure you're not practicing for the Blue Man Group?
No.
Ollie, right? I was looking at.
There's a fail up in Skoda. Big
Pass.
one,
Man,
You pass?
No,
not
You get
failed.
one of these, and you get one of them.
I got one of them.
Ah,
Discs
I
and
look,
parts,
I look like that.
if you need a good mechanic, I know one.
I've
Hive
done,
them
most,
on
I've done most of the work on it.
Right, Ollie, I was looking at the brake pipes in that Rover yesterday. Was it the day before? And they're not corroded
Never
at all.
mind.
They got slight corrosion on the end, so I wire brushed it like we usually do, and I started with copper grease. I
Copper
thought, I don't
grease,
think
yeah.
that's failed only on the brake pipes.
Copper dude
Slight
on there.
corrosion. They're not excessive, so I cleaned them all up, and you know, so there's actually still the original pipes. They're not the copper pipes, but the original
No,
metal pipes. So I cleaned them up and stuck them with copper grease.
he should have failed that Skoda on the back right brake pipe. And he didn't.
Yeah.
I just covered it in copper grease.
I don't know.
He's not gonna look at it anyway. It doesn't really matter. But then I got a flat tire. I got a flat tire now.
Is that the ones you took off the other Skoda?
Aye.
Uh-huh.
Every tire I put near that thing goes flat.
There's brand new tyres on the Rover. Brand new spunky tyres on it.
That's the same as that Skoda. The other Skoda ones, they're new tires as well.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the missus. He's opening
I
up.
think I need to check the connectors under the seats for the airbag because the airbag light's on.
Aye.
But somebody says in the forum to wiggle the connections, take them out and clean them, put them back together. That should clear the fault. I don't know.
But the light wasn't on when you got it.
No, it wasn't. No,
Hey, Ollie, I got a question for you.
I did put the seat down. I did put the driver's seat down and up and all that.
Just
What, Kevin?
So
I have a question.
What?
Can you reset the software on an engine control module if it's been altered by the dealership?
How do you mean reset it?
Put it back the way it was before the dealer put their fingers into it.
Yeah, I could do. Aye.
you have to use software like for instance, if it was like
MPPS. There you go.
if it was Volkswagen, you need
Yeah.
bug com and all that stuff.
Well,
Oh,
no, technically not. It depends on what it is, eh? If it's like your Mercedes, then what I've just told you would work on it, right? But there's different
Okay.
software and different leads for different units, if you know what I'm saying, eh? It's quite
Yeah.
complicated to explain, eh?
No, because
Like-
the Ram pickup truck that I have
Yeah.
has a emissions modification that has to be done by
Yeah.
federal requirement.
Oh, it's a DPF, is it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
The dealer is offering a monetary settlement because it's
Yeah.
going to screw up your mileage and it's going to put your turbo to lag and a bunch of
Yeah,
other things.
I know
Maybe
exactly what it
extended
does.
warranty. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out if I get this modification done, can I have it revamped back the way
Yeah,
it
you
was after the modification?
You could. You'd have to find yourself somebody that was good with the old laptop, eh? But
Yeah,
in theory, can be done now.
yeah.
And also, you'll have to find out what file they're planning to put into the ECU, if you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Which
Well,
might be
the files will have dates on them. If you can open them up on the
Yeah, well,
computer, it'll have a
that's
date
it.
when it was put in.
That's it. It'll have a date on exactly when it was put in, exactly. I know. Well, I know with the Volkswagens, there's certain things that you can make it do. Like the one I've got. It's the Audi, but it's a Volkswagen engine. I mean, and it revs off at 3,000 RPM, 3,200. It's a hard cut limiter on it, right?
Yeah.
That's just coding, you know. That's the cheat. That's
Right.
Back when was it? About 2013, there was a Volkswagen cheat, and that's the cheat. But Ford were at it. Everybody was at it. You know, they limited the rev because but it's stupid because no one ever revs their car up to the full capacity unless it's Jason using it round the banger track. You know, no one ever does that. You know,
the thing with ECUs now, you can actually limit them on the revs because I also did that to that sort of golf I did. I had to do that to get past the emissions.
That Vermont's right. See if you get a computer one that's smashed.
Swap it from a wrecked vehicle.
Just get the immobilizer taken off it, you know, so there's no immobilizer on it. So you can just put that straight into your truck, and then that way you can have it swapped back. You know, I mean, Vermont's correct with what he said there. And that's what I would do.
Oh yeah, and this I didn't modify anything. All I did was change the part.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
this is what was in the part. This is the software that was in the part when I put it in the truck.
Exactly.
End of story.
So
yeah.
Just switch the unit, you know. It's probably what I'm going to end. I've got, like, for the other Skoda, I haven't even looked at that yet. Just left that. I can't see that, baby. I'm too far away.
I've been starting the Rover every day. It starts first time every day now. Since the ECU.
You put the bag on the ECU, didn't you?
Yeah, I put a bag on the ECU. So.
Vermont Paint is a saint. That's because he's closer to the North Pole.
I don't know about me being the same.
The northern lights ring around his head once in a while.
Now, we see the northern lights here. We'd probably see them more often over the John actually than we do with me because I've got too much light pollution now.
I think it's a full moon tonight actually.
I noticed earlier on that the moon was out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick, how are you? Tim, somebody said you passed 100 subscribers?
Yep.
Last night on Scotty's stream, we got 100 there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I pushed him
I
to
got
100
Very good.
and 2.
140, but
Yeah.
I've just checked now and I'm down to 101.
Very nice.
He only lost one, so it's okay.
Yeah.
That
Now push
happens.
for 200.
Yeah.
Put a video out and I guarantee you lose 3.
All right.
You can show Tim. You can show all these vegans what it's like to cut grass.
Yeah.
What you should do is title it "A Video for Vegans."
I noticed the days are getting longer now.
We should change your name. Salad Bowl Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
In fact, I had 2 channels while I was running, not just Tim's. Because managed to sort his
I
turnaround now,
I live in the city, so there's street lights everywhere. I don't know, 10 minutes out of the town and there's no street lights, but I'm not really supposed to go anywhere after a certain time. I am allowed to travel anywhere I want because you work, right? But because we're under a COVID lockdown, it's kind of, I'm in my limits, if you know what I'm saying. I don't really go out after a certain time, man.
Yeah.
There's a picture on Facebook in Edinburgh. Some coffee shop opened in Edinburgh, and it's using the queue right into the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Somebody said that to me. I'm sure somebody said that to me earlier on today as well.
Jesus, just for coffee. I've not got coffee at home.
It wasn't really an essential shop,
No.
But
They
they were
had to
like,
go
they were
down
like
to,
that. They were like that when McDonald's opened up. You know,
the
there's
members.
a metal queue outside the door.
Using members' houses today. I had to pick some stuff up.
Good evening, Derek Ryder.
Spiked
I
coffee.
stood on the doorstep, stood inside
McDonald's
the house.
here. It's not even letting anybody in the shop. It's all deliveries. So it's all Uber deliveries.
Yeah, I think it's
Not even
honest,
drive through.
all
Or don't they have a drive through?
Hello,
Yeah, the
Jared.
nearest one's Bell's Hill.
Ah, okay. So it doesn't have a drive through.
No.
I say you could go on your push bike.
Ha ha ha! Funny.
Wow. Bit of fun, isn't that?
Have you seen the size of the hill to get to my place?
I'll lend you a car to go through the drive-through if you want, Tim.
Surely you got enough mowers, you could
You
just
can push it
ride
through.
on down on a mower, you know. Whee!
Get one of those.
Well,
Sit,
drive
All
through.
depends
Good
on what
video,
you put
come
in the
on.
coffee.
get sit on more, Tim, and go in.
Yeah. Just go in on a driving mower. On a,
Derek Ryder, man.
Don't
Take your
forget a trailer.
no.
I bet you would.
Take a trailer with you, you never know. You might actually find a mower to repair on the way. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2021 is going to be a good year.
Yeah, for Mealy.
I
Exhausted.
told you I had one scrap pickup. I picked up 3 skids of computers and peripherals.
Mm-hmm.
The Subaru dealer that we lease our car from called me yesterday and said to come pick up all of their extra stuff. They've got about 300
Nice.
pounds of computers and stuff to have taken out.
Can't go wrong.
Oh.
I'm going to be like E-Waste Mike in a couple of months.
Your van will be full. Your
It's full. It's full
shed will
now.
be full.
Yeah, I should take a video of what's in that canopy now. It's loaded.
Go to the max.
Boy in
Ride that rider.
Fort Augustus, John. Did you ask him? Because he's got a back box. There's nothing wrong with the back box off that black one. It's the front that's leaking.
I can't remember now. I think I did ask him because he was actually. I think he's breaking it now because nobody's wanting to buy the whole thing.
It's not worth what he's asking. That's why.
Because he was selling the air ride suspensions. He sold that. So I asked him about that. I don't know. The thing is getting it from there and up here. I'll message him and see what he says. I can't remember. When was that? Springtime he went there. June.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, I think he's stripping it now.
It's definitely still there because I've seen that he was up breaking parts. He says nobody wanted it whole, so I'm breaking it now.
Yeah, I see that. I did see
you
that. I could get the front bumper off it and paint it, but
you could put the back box off anything on it, John. As long as it's got the same hangers,
yeah, I think you might get away with one hanger though.
I think it'd be seven. I think it'd be 7 back box on my thing,
So I need to get a metal. Well, I can get one off eBay, right? I'll buy it, selling one, brand new with it. Obviously, the back box is separated because
Aye.
I know that from the manufacturer it's a whole one system, but when I used to work in quickly, you can cut it at the back box and put another back box as long as you cut it at the right place. So I says to the guy, I sent the guy a message saying, "Would you just sell the back box?" So he says, "No, sorry, I need the whole thing." And he sent us a custom message saying, "Is the back box bolted onto the pipe?" I says, "No." And he replied saying, "Well then," so I questioned him. I says, "What are you talking about?" I says, "I can cut it.
I'll email you something, Vermont, right?
You can cut the back box off and put another one on it." So that's what I used to do. And I explained to him about new cars. Their exhaust systems are a full system and they're new. So
yeah,
when you meet obviously, when you look at something on eBay, they give you an offer, send you an offer for some reason.
That's the
So
same.
I declined the offer, and they asked for a reason why. It's as the boys are an arrogant prick.
I offered the boy wanted 49 quid for that power steering pump. I offered him 40 for it, delivered. So, and he accepted it. I just thought, I'm going to offer 40 quid for it. To me, it's only worth 40 quid, you know.
Well, they're hard to do. It's the same as the Audi, though, isn't it? 2.5.
Can't remember. The power steering? Nah, I'm not sure, John. I think it's the same as a B7 2 litre, the 170 horse.
Yeah.
I think it's the same pump. I've never done one on the V6, like.
I think that's the problem with cars sitting for so long that things go wrong with it.
That's the problem. Mm.
'Cause
Yeah,
I think you probably need to get discs and pads for it now, will you not?
I put pads on it all round there.
All right.
I put pads on it all round. The discs aren't too bad there.
It just needs a good run out of the road.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it out Doc Lark, yeah. I'm gonna
that
thrash
should
it
be
out the road.
So the ones in the rover are pretty rough. They're sat in front of them, but they'll soon clean up. Like,
I'm just gonna take it out the road and just use the brakes. The front right caliper was sticking a wee bit, but it's not too bad now since I put the pads on it, I pushed the piston back, front left's alright, but the back right, that caliper was totally knackered. I just took that off and shoved it in the bin.
I noticed when I was putting the pads on the discs and pads in the rover in the back, they got a sensor wire on the pads in the back. You got put in a groove on the pads in the back. Pain in the ass. It kept falling out, like. But then it's caused the light to go on, the brake pad light on the dash, but that should go off when you drive the car.
I had problems with the front pad wear indicator clip. Wouldn't come apart. There was that much dirt in it, you know. I had Vermont bike. I had to get a screwdriver in it and kind of leave it off there.
Yeah, it's just my patience with cars. I just lose interest quite quickly.
Can't afford to lose interest in it, John, man. I sunk that much money in it now.
Well, same with car insurance, right? My car insurance has actually gone up. My car insurance has gone up since I moved here.
Will be overburdened, mate. More things get stolen now.
You know, it's crazy. £56 a month for that rover.
£56 a month. That's almost as expensive as my trade.
£56 a month.
30 quid, you can have trade.
You know, I can't be sending things off, proof of that and proof of this. So.
Well, I only had to do that once, I didn't do it once and that was it, But I'm with the same company, so.
I need to. If it's nice tomorrow, I might have to get the bonnet open somehow as well. Getting by in the arch or the driver's side, just a wee planner thing you can take off.
There's a wee panel to get into the side of it just to pull the bonnet open.
I need to get in there and get the black, everything off.
Is it come off the roller thing completely?
Yeah, it was because when Alfie delivered the car and he said to me, "Don't shut the bonnet," because how? It's just sitting on the cable. So when I looked, it's like you get the black plastic thing. From the cable from the black plastic to the end of in the car, came out the black plastic thing. So I put it back in, put it back on in the wing. And it was fine, but I think it's because I might have to put super glue in the groove to keep it in or something like that. So
they're bad for coming out, John. It's not the first one I've heard. You know, I've been like that.
So I'll get some super glue on it tomorrow, and hopefully I'll keep it on, or I might have to zip tie it on somehow. You know,
zip tie around it or something. That's what
I think the cables have been replaced because they look pretty new. The cables.
It's usually when they've been replaced that happens. Yeah. It's like not it's OEM cables, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they're never exactly the same as the originals. That's what
I'll get some. I've got super glue there, so I'll super glue them in. See if that actually works. Then. But I just hope they're not a big job to get out because I know that the screen wash bottle thing's in the way.
I think I'm going to have to
replace somehow.
I think I'm going to have to that.
I'll do it tomorrow. But I got the anti-roll bar link to do on the driver's side. I might just put the same pair on, you know. So might as well just do it tomorrow.
It's not burst though. The one on the other side, is it?
No, it's just different. It looks different. It looks stupid. So the ones I got are stainless steel.
Yeah. That's the stainless steel one I've got through there.
But the thing
No,
is,
I
on
know
it wasn't burst. It was just like the rabbits come out, but it's not like burst. If you know what I mean. So I
I'm
replaced it
trying to get
anyway.
this that cable that's on Kevin's wall here, like trying to move it. There's a bit of
What?
cable beside the window or the door. I'm not sure what it is. It runs
Oh,
down. It's not like he
that
hasn't
thing-
got like Dirt Riders.
that little thing hanging right there.
Aye, aye. That's the one.
That's a Ethernet for one of my
Ethernet.
printers.
Aye,
Yeah,
I thought
I have-
I bet it's the TV.
with a cat here on my screen now. What? I can't hear.
Yeah, I have the internet comes out of the house on the Ethernet cable,
Yeah.
and then I have a 4-way switch. 2 go to the computers and 2 go to the printers. One of the printers is on the other side of the office,
Yeah.
so it comes up one side of the wall, goes across
Yeah.
the door frame, and then down to the printer. Or in this case, it's going back to the switch.
Jason watching football, is he?
I believe in Devils.
Who is he?
Fuck you, son.
Who are they, Jason? I've never heard of that team before in my life.
What team's that? My team.
You must be talking about grass blades.
He's not talking about grass blades.
Are you sure?
He's talking about Sheffield United.
Oh,
Football
Sheffield.
club.
I see my home team's got a new strip now. It looks quite smart actually. I bet it's like 50, 60 pounds for the top though.
So we're gonna have a deep freeze here tomorrow and Friday.
It ain't supposed to snow here tomorrow, eh?
It's supposed to be more snow coming over here for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only going up to 19 on Friday.
I seen something on Facebook, but they always do that. People put snowstorms coming, but it is winter time, so
That's what you expect this time of year, eh?
people panic. Then what makes me laugh is people all come to get some snow and all that. But as soon as you get snow, then you see all the Facebook comments and all that about snowstorm coming, minus 50 degrees, blah blah blah. Then people panic.
Never seen a minus 50 yet. I think the coldest I've seen in Inverness is about -8, eh?
No, I've seen it at minus 20.
Aye, -20 up the road, John, in the valley, but not here, eh? But
I've seen it.
having said that, speaking to Barry and that, they've told me that they've seen the river frozen and that. I've never seen the river frozen, eh? Never seen a canal
Yeah,
frozen.
I've seen the Brother River freeze.
I've never seen that. And on the west coast, you don't tend to get. It's not the frost, eh? I don't get me wrong. It does get. You get like -4, -3, and all that, but it doesn't really freeze that hard, eh?
I think it's a place.
Warm, eh?
You know that place, Alton is it? I think that's the worst
Aye,
place.
up north, aye.
That's middle of nowhere.
Aye, it's in a
That's
valley,
quite cool.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a cool place up there. Yeah, it's supposed to be more snow coming, but as long as it stays off till the weekend, I don't care.
I'm kind of in the same frame of mind. Then you get the rest of his car done, and you go underneath it again.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about these shoes, brake shoes. If I get them on or not.
I'm bench pressing a Skoda V6.
You wish you could bench press a Skoda.
It's a V6, so it's heavier than the other one.
Oh, he can bench press 2 of the rims if they take them off the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan.
I can bench press a whole truck one part at a time.
Kevin, I'm not even sure I could bench press one of the rims, mate. Eh? They're pretty heavy, yeah.
One at a time.
Do you know the best of it, right? See, for the alloys, right, that are on the car, I get £5, 5 English or 5 Scottish sterling for one of that wheels. They're not even worth putting in the scrapyard.
Yeah.
Some
I
of
think it's just the weight. I think the weight is you don't get much weight in aluminium.
You just don't get anything for alloy. There's no point in putting it in.
No, no.
I might as well send it to somebody who'll melt it. Snobby. You want some alloy wheels? I'll send it to you. Good clean alloy.
Yeah, that's smart if they're original Audi ones, original Ford ones. So you won't get any money for them.
You won't get any money for them. No one will buy them.
No.
It's the price of the tires and all that for them. I mean, I
Yeah.
looked at buying brand new tires for that RS6, right? And at trade, right, I can get budget tires for 40 quid a tire, right? By the time I get them fitted, it's another like 60 quid.
Was
I'm
that
buying brand new tires.
black Audi I had, that estate one? I was needing new tires. I needed 225 40 18 tires for that. And it cost
Aye.
me. It was £100 for two, £50 each.
Aye.
So quite expensive. Well, no, it's cheap, really. To be honest, £50 each. Some garages will charge you £100 each. You know?
Aye. It's crazy, like. It's crazy.
Lucky the ones on the road are brand new, so I don't get any tire issues.
I've got one car that the tires are all right, and two cars that the tires are all right, and but then I've got the 18s that have come off that thing, and that tires are knackered. But out of what I've got 4 tires out the back, so out of the 4 tires that are out the back, I can make 3 good wheels.
Yeah.
That are legal. And, it's crazy, like.
It depends where you go for tires, really. If you go to the right person, you get them cheap. You know.
Get them from Burtonshaw, John, for £40 a tire, eh?
Yeah.
That's budget tires.
I phoned up. I thought I phoned up. I had motor parts yesterday for a price for a back box for the Rover, and they can't get them.
Who did you speak to?
I can't remember. I did message Sean the day beforehand. They couldn't get me a price, but I messaged him the next day saying I phoned up, but they couldn't get me one. But Car Parts can get them. But Car Parts.
I'll tell you, the DMG spares and get us there. Try them.
Car Parts up £80 for a back box.
That's expensive. Like that. It was over 100 quid the one for the Audi one.
It was £120 for the back box, but with your code, discounting code, it took it down to £86 or something like that.
Aye.
But
not find somebody to make one for you.
There's ways around it, Tim. I could do the nasty cheap. I could just take drop the back box.
Great payback.
I can get some mesh stuff and slap it with chemical metal, or get metal tape. You know, aluminium tape. I could use that, but what's the point?
I'm just straight pipe it.
So the exhaust is at Ali.
No, the metal steel, Tim. What happens? They actually rot from the inside because the dampness from the engine, the water sits in the sound cylinder, and they just rot over time. You can get a stainless steel one made up for it. It costs you about £300-400, maybe more than that.
Aye, what they do is they make the end of them, right? The end bit that sticks out the back. They make that a stainless steel, and they make the rest of it out of the cheapest bean metal. You know the cans of beans you get. That's what the exhausts are made of. It's rubbish. Because my centre box is gone as well. Because that centre box, I'm just going to do away with. I'm just going to go from my cat to the back. But it won't really make any difference to my car because the exhaust's been blowing since just after the MOT. So it's not make any difference to it.
But I can't believe that garage stripped that guy off because when I looked at the pipes, Ari, the brake pipes were slightly corroded, but they weren't excessive. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're plastic tip wood. I've seen them.
I know, they're just ridiculous. I was like,
I know.
so I just went away and rushed them.
I know who owns that garage, yeah. I was speaking to Kyle there, and he says to me, it was Tom that would probably he's the MOT tester there, and he's an old guy, yeah. And that's all he does, MOTs, mate. He doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
So
I know. I was just like, why? They shouldn't. All they should have done was advise the brake pipes because they weren't excessive. You can't advise them.
He's renowned for being strict, mate. Aye.
And you know they use
He was off you, eh?
they use that yellow chalk with yellow crane stuff.
Aye, to mark them, aye.
There was a mark on the front left flexi pipe. I thought, what's that mark there for? I thought, there's nothing wrong with the pipes. So I cleaned the mark off. I thought, so what? Cowboys, man.
Nah, you just want work, man. Eh? That's all that.
Yeah, well, you don't get any work for me anyway. So, but if I do
Some place for rubber, Don. Some place for rubber. But I've seen the tires on this truck, and that's the tires my brother buys for his one, eh? So, but you know, he can. What's the word? He can afford to buy tires like that. He'll run them all year round, eh? For me, it's not feasible, eh? I mean, I grumble at paying more than 60 quid for a tire, you know. It's not
I
worth
don't know
it.
if John's got any rovers in, but you think you can't really go and see, you know.
I phoned John there the other day because I was speaking to Amir last day, Friday or Saturday, and he says to me, "There's a Skoda in the scrapyard, eh?"
All right.
But he said he didn't know what engine was in it, but he hurt his neck, you see. So he's not doing anything just now at all, eh? He's damaged the nerve in his neck, eh?
Who's that?
Amir.
Amir. All right.
So I phoned John there the other day, and he said he didn't have a clue what was in the yard, eh? He's no keen on anybody getting out either, eh?
No.
Nah, I think if he's got it, they'll allow you out, like, but he wasn't a keen, eh? Well, not when I was speaking to him, like, eh?
I don't think it'd be as bad because you're out in the open, you're not. It's not really crowded.
But I think because there've been a few cases in Dingwall and all that, you know, sort of me the word as well. But
Well, I think honest is ripe to it just now.
I need to wait till it starts dying back.
Yeah, because like myself, I've not really been anywhere. I've just been at the shops and back. That's about it. Or out to the car. I've not been anywhere else.
Been down to collect bits for the Audi rather for the Skoda. Been to shop and that, but haven't been anywhere other than that. Like, yeah.
Nah, there's no point. It's a pain in the arse now. Since the Rover's not on the road, I can't get to riddles and stuff like that. So
it's annoying not on the car
because the girlfriend's her original father stays across the road there with her stepmother.
Aye.
And when they want something, they go to come over here. You know, can you borrow this? Can you borrow that, or whatever? As soon as we ask, "Oh, can you take us to Honest to the shopping?" They just ignore us.
Blunt, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
just says
like
that.
Some people are like that. These can speak, folks.
That's a turn heating off.
Shut up, Ollie, and we'll get a word in edgeways in there.
Aye. I got my son's bike sorted.
You got the bike sorted,
Pesky chain is now sorted, is it?
Yes. I brought it into the living room, put the chain on, clicked it, and then it just went clunk, and that was it. And I spent all day yesterday trying to get it sorted.
Always the case, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did that to the girlfriend's brother last week. I had pads in it. Okay, I put pads in his mountain bike on the back because you put the bike to get serviced. They didn't replace the pads in the back, so the brakes weren't working on his bike. So I said, "We'll take it round." Had a look. The pads were thin. Worn the hell. So get pads. And I fit them for. I only take about 10 minutes to fit the pads. Quite easy.
Is it disc brakes, John Laddie?
Yeah, you know, have you heard of the Carrera mountain bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of them because I says that to.
And my son's just bought a new one of them.
I don't know. I had a few of them. I quite like them, you know, but I find the seats are comfy.
Yeah.
But it was quite shocking.
My push bike, the seat is extremely uncomfortable. So
You change it and buy a padded one.
I got a gel cover for it.
Oh, right.
That's what my brother did. He changed his bike seat. He went and put one of the gel ones on it as well. He says it always comes with a really uncomfortable saddle. He says it's the most uncomfortable saddle you get with a
Yeah,
new
it's a
peak bike.
lightweight bike, but the seat,
Timmy
See,
is waiting for us. You need that, Tim.
what?
You need that. What Dirt Rider said.
Shush, Ali. Timmy is waiting for a good.
What you coming in, Dirt Rider? Don't listen to me, Dirt Rider. I'm full of wind tonight.
Aye.
Who's doing?
Seen that on with that model scales and all that. I was looking at Scania ones and all that. I get the lorry one. They're about 50, 60 pounds.
The lorry ones are expensive.
I think I
that's
paid. I bought a Mercedes one, but I think I paid them 40 quid for it.
What kind of Mercedes was it? Vito.
I don't know what it is. It's out in my shed. I'll get.
And that Ross.
Give me a minute.
Oh no, it's a Mercedes Focus. Gotta be.
Give me 2 minutes and I'll go and get it.
I'll show you this.
I don't think he got the joke.
No, I didn't, Scotty.
I didn't think so.
Right. See that there? See that red stripe? Also, who I can't get that done.
What, in the Golf? Aye.
Yeah.
Will be like.
But I managed to get the silver stripes on the side of it.
But you can't
Was
get
that 79?
a wee airbrush, yeah.
Yeah, but see the paint's not shiny. It's like flat paint. See now how flat it is. It's not shiny at all.
Oh, well, paint.
But I managed to get the seats all done. I don't even see the seats. See the stripes and the seats.
Oh, aye.
Oh yeah, just about.
That's sticker things. You have to put them in the water to get them off.
Aye, transfers.
Transfers, yeah.
Yeah,
They were the bigger to do that.
the stuff that I got for the transfers.
That's
isn't
got your head for you,
water,
Kevin.
They use water and then it's decal fix.
All right.
Come on, camera,
What you want
focus.
is one of that wee spray guns, eh?
Yeah.
Decal. It's not the branded stuff because you can get like the Ravel branded stuff, but it's one that I just got from the local shop that does models.
What's going on over there,
See,
Kevin?
see when I got
Some
the
stuff.
What's going on over
I
there?
got the model. I've actually got all the paint with it and paint brushes and everything.
Oh, that's alright. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those starter kits, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Level 4.
I got paintbrush. I got glue with it, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was quite handy actually. I might actually look for a Volkswagen Sirocco or something like that. See if we can get one of them or a Scania or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to get a few more because
See if we can get a Skoda Superb, I'll run over it.
Might try and get a Skoda Superb one.
Hi, here, just give it to me and I'll run over it for you. I'll sort it out.
I'll send it back. Says it came flat like that. I don't think it's beat. This beat was shit though. This beat was such crap. See that one there?
Aye,
That's crap. I says to her, how much did he pay for that? She paid £15 for that.
that's it.
For plastic crap. I'll get thrown in the bin, yeah. I'll give the cat to chew on.
I'm gonna try to get my cat to stop playing with the speaker wires, man. She keeps playing with the speaker wires behind the computer.
That cat's been in my head.
Playing
See,
with them, like.
last few days she's been fine, but see, last week she was doing my fucking head in. Climbing on top of the TV, going on top of the fridge, fucking eating that, trying to get in the cupboards. It's like an out of control child, man.
Hopefully tomorrow I get me a panel that I've ordered for the bike, so I can put that on.
No, the cat's been doing
Panel-less at the moment on the back. Because I took the old one off thinking that the new one I got would fit. It's not even for the pure injected model. It's for the carbon model, so it won't fit.
Aye.
There's no point putting a broken panel back on. So
I think I'll have to take the top of the door out, and then off that car out there. Take the top of the door off, the inner trim, then the bottom part. Then I've got to undo the 2 bolts that hold the seatbelt on. I've got a seatbelt for it, but it's a top.
It must be the tension.
that's a Scania, not a
tension.
Mercedes.
Yeah, I thought it was just a Mercedes, but it's not. It's a Scania.
That's a Scania. Aye, that's different.
Hold on,
Yeah, I
Tim.
know.
I'll get you.
Totally
You might be
different ball
with your
game.
Larry's, are you?
Uh,
A 580.
Not very educated.
164.
stick it at the box up a bit higher.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
go. Now we could see it. There we are.
The V8.
So that's not that yellow one you got, Tim, is it?
Huh?
Is that the yellow one you have?
The yellow one I bought, but I'm modifying it.
Letting the dogs
Alright.
play with.
He's going to put a Luma engine in it.
You're letting the dogs play with it.
Tim, the dog should have Tim, the
Or you
dog
going
should
to put a
have
Luma engine in it.
The dog's driving it around the room using it as a roller skate.
No, Ollie, the dogs used to go to McDonald's drive-through.
They're waiting for a burger. They're taking it for a burger.
No, that's quite fancy
Make
one
sure the
actually.
blank's right.
Yeah.
Ah.
I might get a Sirocco one. I don't know. Or I've seen a Land Rover one actually. Still, the Land Rover.
I don't
2
know.
Series.
I'm no knocky with models or like they're about 1,000 bits.
For me, it passes the time for me. Like so.
I hit most things with a hammer.
Yeah.
Can't imagine plastic lasting very long.
Oops. It broke.
Tim's ordered this. Right?
Postman Pat Van, I could do that.
Postman Pat one. Comes back on my
Right,
car.
Mr. Diesel, how's it going?
You get that, yeah.
Hold on. It's going to stink.
Yeah. I've actually seen a tractor when a Marty Ferguson tractor.
I've seen the 135 one there. I've seen the 135 one there. My brother's he just welded a bale. He made a bale spike there the other day, yeah. Because the forklift just wasn't working so well for him.
Tim, this is when I was signing up, Scania wise.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
All right.
That looks nice, yeah.
Crazy prices, like
So
Yeah.
the Land Rover.
I forgot to show him.
All right.
Here's one for all you. Tractor, like.
That would be me. Oh, a real one though, eh?
Marty Ferguson. Aye, Marty Ferguson.
I want a real one.
Yeah, I haven't got a old.
Do they still make them?
Aye.
Yeah. It's Massey.
First to make Mossy's, man.
Massey's are awesome.
There's not a website you can order models and all. I think Ken's
I've got you can get them from Magville, I think, eh? I've got a book somewhere about here there.
But it says that paints are gloss. They're not gloss.
I've just sent you a WhatsApp East Coast there.
That's it. I didn't have to do that every time.
That's what my brother made for the back of the tractor East Coast.
At least I got plenty of glue now. I must have got 3 tubes, 4 tubes.
You'll be getting around gluing everything.
Oh, last night my head was still with that glue, man. That's
Oh,
still
that is
Getting
strong
high off the glue,
stuff,
John,
yeah.
lad.
It is strong
What's
stuff.
that?
You're getting high off the glue.
I was actually.
I've seen
My
that.
interior mirrors fell off. It's okay, I've got glue. Stick it on.
It's stuck to my hands, man.
To be fair, probably would hold because that glue is pretty strong.
It does. It takes a while to reset, but it does work a little bit.
Yeah.
I had a sore head last night.
I get out of moving my glasses. Trying to strain my eyes looking at things that are far away.
Aye.
The
That
father
glue is
dead.
very, very
Father
strong.
away.
Hi, Mr. Diesel.
But works East Coast. He said he went all the way up to the top of the hill with it, and it worked. So the bale didn't fall off. So
I know it's a Ford
Ah,
truck side and it
guessing
was
that's
still there.
spray. Mhm.
The large fellow caved in on it, but the truck was actually fine.
aye, the truck
It
broke
was
over.
still there. That's the Ford 41, the carbon. I don't know if it's still there. It's just outside Bournemouth Ridge when I used to work there. I don't know if it's still there.
Only thing is, I need to find instructions for that.
Well, so that's gone.
Yeah, East Coast one there.
Yeah, I had the
Are they not in
instructions.
the
but-
box?
Huh?
Are they not in the box where they should be?
No.
Organised.
So you
I don't
steal
know
it.
Yeah.
about the other picture he sent me. He sent me a whole heap of pictures the other day.
You can
when I
always
was
just guesswork it. It might be upside down or very weird.
No, I'd rather do it
there.
right than do it.
To yourself.
Yeah, I know. I was messing.
Yes, I know you was.
Hello, Mr. Diesel. How are you?
Yeah, I definitely need to get a Lancaster bomber and a Hawk. So then I've got the Battle of Britain.
Thanks, East Coast.
Yeah, so I might
Candles
actually start
really
getting.
stinking my room out now. Great. Oh.
I need to
Doug
get
just
shells
farted in your room.
No, the candle. I had a candle
Oh, right.
for remembrance.
AJMP. I seen your video earlier on today
Memorial
about
Day
stickers.
today.
You mentioned my sticker, yo. I'll go into John's
many
thingy.
Memorial
You
Days.
see a lot of coughs,
Cough.
Yeah. Cough, cough.
cars and TikToks and
Cars and
I'm about to
TikToks.
cough.
TikToks and coughs.
Hello, Mr. Diesel.
Mr.
The red
Diesel.
diesel. Or white diesel. White diesel is green diesel. I started putting it in the car the other day and it was green.
Hmm.
I put another 2 gallons in that car the other day. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys have Sirius XM satellite radio over in the UK?
I don't know much about radio. I don't listen to it.
XFM.
Sirius
Mark,
XM?
you want to ask? I don't know much about radio.
No, I don't know what
Kevin,
radio station
Kevin,
to get over here.
See if you put radio on over here, all you get is the COM19 and this and that and
Ah, you're
What was it
static.
called again?
2 meters distance and
SI.
Sirius XM. Hmm. Satellite radio.
Probably do online, eh?
It says UK. Hang on.
Yeah, it's in North America,
Oh,
Canada,
yeah. Yeah, you can
US.
stream it from the website, I think. I think you can stream it from the website. Yeah, you can listen to it online. I think.
I just asked my Alexa and she says it's not supported in my area.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I'd
can
probably
stream
say
it
it's
from
Scotland.
the
probably-
website. Though.
Probably just a US, probably just a North American.
I think you can
Satellite
stream it directly
option.
from their website.
so you must be able to get MFR though, Tim.
Who?
Aye, online.
MFR, that's what's happening when it's
They've only
MFR.
got, they've only
Yeah,
got
my
free
first
records.
video.
Though. They've only got free records. That's all they've got.
Aye.
Yeah, and I
They
lent
actually
them
got-
one.
They actually got the app as well. You can
Ah,
get
here we
the
go.
MFR app, radio app. So.
It is owned by Liberty Media. They have links to Liberty Global, who own several cable networks in Europe, including Virgin Media. There you go.
It's owned by
that's
Ke-
on my
it's owned by-
Agent for
it's
Europe.
owned by
I
Kevin
used, to have an
McGrath.
app on my, I used to have an app on my
Hey.
phone and it gave you all the radio stations. I think I took it
Yeah.
off because I don't really listen to digital radio. I don't really
Yeah.
listen to radio.
I don't really listen to it either. I listen in the car. And doing something.
Yeah,
Yep.
when I'm in the pickup truck, I have the radio on, but it has a USB port in the ARM console, so I put a thumb drive in there with about 7,000 songs on it.
That's the same as me, Kevin. I've got a Bluetooth. It's a Bluetooth transmitter, and I connect my phone to it. I've got music on my phone, and I've got
you can listen to the radio in the vehicle.
So I just listen to the stuff that's on my phone or the stuff that's on the USB stick in the car.
I've ordered I've ordered the new Pete and Diesel album.
Aye.
I think it's a tenner on the website.
Aye. I haven't seen it. I must have a look.
I need
That
to go on. I think
reminded
that's
me, talking about USBs. I was like, where do I put my USB stick? Oh no.
I've got so many of them too, Scotty, man. I've got an iron line
No,
on the
this is
table there.
this is the Legion one, so I'm a bit stuffed if I lose that. I had a bit of a panic.
Get your bum kicked if you lose that.
Yeah, it's got a lot of documents dated back several years on it. So yeah.
Excuse me.
And also a
Well,
important year
I'm going to call it a day. I'm going in early tonight.
Dinner time.
Nah, movie time.
What movie are you watching, Kevin?
One of the Netflix movies that my wife wanted to watch, so I said, all right, I'll come in early. We'll sit and watch it together.
Is it SpongeBob SquarePants, Kevin?
Huh?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
the
could
zoo?
be. You never know. One never knows.
Visit the zoo.
So, all right. You
See
fellas
later,
enjoy
Kevin.
the
You
rest
take
of
it
the
easy,
day.
pal.
I'll catch you on the next one.
Take care.
You take it
See you
easy,
later,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah. Good night now.
Take it easy.
Night, Kevin.
Alright, don't piss the bed. Oh dear.
It's nice out there, East Coast, mate. But cold.
Alright.
He was up there with a tractor quite good, but he goes a lot higher than that. But
I don't like it when it does that.
I used to drive a tractor when I used to work on the golf course. That was like years ago.
my brother's speeding up there. He moved to sheep there. So
I nearly crossed in a bunker.
I can tell you a funny story about my brother. We used to have a Ford 4000 and he reversed it into the side of the house and then hit the diff lock.
Oops.
Put half the masonry that was on the side of the house on the ground. The tractor just kept spinning the
I
wheel.
seen that the other day, Ollie in Inverness, but somebody drove into a wall, a building.
Oh, that's down in Farm Bush, yeah.
It's a Grand Street.
Just down off. What's the name of the place here? Lockhill.
Yeah,
It's an old pub.
yeah.
Oh,
I think I know what it is.
Yikes.
They might have to repair it though. You can't take it down though.
They can't take it down now, so they'll have to get a stonemason in
I have to get
to repair it.
It must be going at some speed then.
Is that BMW or something?
Aye, but on that head
Head on,
It must have been either that was black ice on the road. I don't know, like, but
I don't think you took the corner, John.
Didn't take corners,
Just went straight on.
it must have been out his face.
I
Maybe.
don't know how to steer.
Probably.
One woman and 3 men.
There must have been junkies or something.
Aye.
I was about to say
Let me
what
cut
a
the
drunk
woman out.
driving.
Yeah, you probably get charged for careless driving though.
Probably. That's just down where, it's just up from where they keep hitting the lorries go down there all the time because marine, what's it called?
It's Gale Force, is it? No?
Gale Force,
Yeah.
where Gale Force is, and you get down there and there's the railway tracks go over the top and they keep hitting that bridge
Yeah.
It's stupid.
So there seems to be a lot of crosses in Inverness, doesn't there?
It was here. I was out on Monday. There's a lot of cars on the road there. And then I was out on Tuesday and there wasn't a car on the road. So it's a bit weird. Like,
I think it's locked down and be here till the spring, I think.
here, I heard June the day, man. So don't be saying that.
They can't, I don't know, that's going to make people go crazy, like.
Here, plenty of projects. Keep me going.
You know? You can't keep people in the house for 6 months. No way.
I'd be sick of seeing Skodas. Are you away, Dick?
I'm sick of seeing fucking Rovers.
We'll catch
See
you
you
later.
later, Dick.
See you,
Swap,
Dick.
yeah?
Take care.
A swap, yeah? You can have a Skoda.
But see that Rovers, I'll tell you, there's no one bit of rust in it. I'm actually shocked.
There's no rust in the Skoda. Apart from underneath it.
It was well maintained. I actually found 2 chopping boards in the boot, binoculars. What else did I find? Oh, I found a teddy. This is
Partners like that. Partners
This
like
is-
Teddy.
I found that in the car.
Partners like Teddy's. He collects them.
Yeah, that's Steve, by the way.
Scotty, did you ever watch a program on Netflix called Gotham Garage?
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Some of the stuff that Eve created.
yeah. I'm waiting on a new series coming out.
Do you remember the Hot Rod, the Black Widow one?
Yeah,
That was awesome. Yeah, I think they meant to be doing another one. Have you seen Rust Valley Restorers?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see
It's funny, 'cause I
what they
started
done with that
watching it 'cause
VW
my best mate
bus?
dad did. Yeah, yeah. Mm.
What they done with that VW bus, man, was unbelievable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of the Netflix series that I watch, my best mate's dad watches on my Netflix as well. Because
Oh,
my
right.
best mate, he's got my Netflix linked up to his downstairs TV and his upstairs one.
All right.
Sometimes I can't even get on my Netflix because they're both on it. I'm just like, okay, fair enough.
YouTube.
Yeah, but there's a few good Netflix series in.
YouTube.
Have you tried Scotty? You've got Sky, have you not?
Yeah.
Sky Plus. Have you tried
Yeah.
Discovery Plus One? I tell you, it's really good. Like,
Yes.
it's the app you get on Sky.
Yeah, I don't
I've
watch
been watching a lot of stuff not recently. There's a lot of good stuff. Smoke Lane, there's documentaries, there's paranormal, there's
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
use
gonna-
more
we're
the
gonna-
person that watches the TV. I just use.
You're watching
I've
Apple.
been I've been watching
I used to watch
Salvage.
that Swamp People.
The Swamp
What's it
People.
called?
Aye.
Salvage.
You know.
Aye. Till they took it off.
It's quite a good app actually. I watch it more than Sky, to be honest.
Are you away, Dirt Rider? We'll catch you later on, buddy.
I don't know that.
So there, right there. Don't push the bed.
It's probably cold in the barn.
Dirt Rider.
It's probably snowing.
It's cold in the barn now.
Oh, it will be.
I expect so, yeah.
Never mind, spring's around the
My
corner.
shed's probably pretty cold at the moment, to be fair. I haven't been in it. for a
Cold
while,
over
so
here.
It's metal, so.
I think it's -1 tonight. Is it -2 or something?
Aye.
Yeah, it's feeling a bit chilly in my room right now.
-1. Well,
What's it saying?
That's what I've got.
Supposed to-
minus one, yeah.
Ugh,
it's supposed to be -5 on Saturday.
Ugh.
Christ.
7. It's not too cold, but it still feels
Someone just
cold.
asked me about the rover. Is this still available?
-4 wind chill.
Oh, to see in Nuddles, there's going to be Rugby Scotland tops and Nuddles from Sunday.
There you go.
-1. Bloody hell.
Aye.
No, thanks.
Google sod off. Google started on my other phone now. Because we're talking about the weather.
I sold my phone all.
Starts are selling the weather.
Apparently, it's meant to be raining right now. I can't see no bleeding rain. Don't lie. My weather forecast, which is a window, says different.
It was raining here yesterday evening.
Yeah, it's claiming it's
Started
raining
raining
right now.
here
Well, I think it
yesterday
is.
at 6 o'clock.
It was raining here
Oh,
yesterday. It's
well,
wet outside, but I think it's been on and off raining today as well.
Started raining here about 6 o'clock. It was damp here all day. Yeah. The rain, it wasn't like heavy rain, but it was just damp rain. I was out there fixing that seatbelt in that car.
If it is raining, it's very fine rain because I
It
can't see
was
none.
nice. It was nice today. It wasn't raining today. It wasn't cold at night. Today it's like that.
What number? It might not have been raining in Invergordon. It was raining in Inverness.
No,
We had that
it
like
wasn't
fog
raining.
and mist. You know the foggy mist? Like that's the only weather we had there.
Yeah.
It's like foggy mist
No,
we had there.
well, the route I take then, I walked into to the high street. I come up past a school because it's quicker, and I seen school kids at school today. I thought they weren't allowed in school, or maybe
Yeah,
they are
it's certain
going
years
might have
ago,
been key workers, maybe.
Yeah, I think they are actually still looking for people that can't. People have to work and stuff, or
Yeah,
social
of course.
security, or what do you call it? Social. What do you call it? Whatever. I says that to Amanda. I seen school kids in the playground playing. I says, yeah, the schools are still open for kids that can't be looked after at home and stuff like that. So yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty mad, like.
Yeah. That's only apparently there's going to be a Sainsbury's in Invergordon.
Sainsbury's. There's one in there now.
What was it?
There's one in there now.
They
There's a
wanted to
new
build
quote.
the scenery in Motherwell, but everywhere they tried, they got knocked back.
Aye.
See, years ago, Tim, in Inverness, Asda and Tesco were fighting over land and what to build a supermarket. So when Asda built a supermarket in Inverness, the one I worked at, they built one. I think Tesco was built first. Asda and Tesco were fighting all over to get land to build a supermarket. It was crazy.
Sure, covered in houses now, that West Linton. You wouldn't believe the amount of houses they built over there, John, now.
Yeah,
They're just lining them up.
they're putting new houses out beside my old work as well. It's supposed to be all in 800
That's what I'm
houses.
saying. You wouldn't believe the amount of houses that are up over there, eh?
That's what I'm saying. See where they were planning to do the Sainsbury's. It was the old traction house for the buses,
Aye.
and they've levelled it, knocked the old traction house down, and built houses on it.
Aye.
Every bit of land they're building houses on.
Oh, that's it, Tim, man. That's the same up here, building houses. I don't know where they expect people to get money to buy these houses. Like,
The thing this time,
I know,
right,
Exactly.
the building house is too quick. The building house is too quick up here.
They're
Because they're all prefabricated. No one wants to build a brick house anymore.
Yeah.
They'd rather live in a prefabricated house.
Thing is,
Right.
they're building all these houses, but they're not building anything to support the houses. So they're
Nope.
not building more schools, more doctors, more shops.
It's like
No,
on the old
pretty good.
Ravenscraig site. You know where the old Ravenscraig is in Motherwell, didn't you, Ali?
eh?
You know where the old Ravenscraig steelworks used to be in Motherwell?
Yes. I do know where that is, right?
They're building. They built a new college on there. They built a new sports centre on there.
Aye.
Apparently, they're supposed to be building schools on there, more houses, a big shopping centre, and at the minute they're building this big, massive play park.
Aye.
They're building off
it's
the
gonna be
back of me.
play park.
They've dug up half the town here to lay 5G stuff. They stuck up 5G masts and that and everything, man. It's crazy. Here, that's why they're telling you to stay locked down and stay in your house. It's so they can go and dig up all the roads and do lots of dodgy stuff while we're locked up.
Yeah.
You know, I seen
explosives into their roads.
see amount of adverts on TV about COVID-19, right? It's a one of it. It's in the air now. It's not in the air. It's spread by touch, coughing, and sneezing, and you're not washing your hands because you're touching your face. That's how it gets spread.
Yeah, I would have got
Well, at least it's
This
not
is
being
over to
spread
it,
by
it
farts.
travels by
Imagine that.
touch. Well, I get COVID-19 through my farts. That's major.
I like your
But-
avatar, John Lad of Goldberg.
You don't get by you get COVID-19 by touch or sneezing, or you catch it by that way. Yeah, Goldberg. He's fighting on Sunday night against Drew McIntyre.
Yes. Are you watching the Royal Rumble, John Lad?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it live. Yeah,
Yeah, me as well.
yeah. It starts at
Don't
10
ever
Yeah,
go
o'clock,
to
Saturday.
wrestling.
but yeah, I look forward to Goldberg having a fight with Drew McIntyre.
Aye.
Cheaper, quicker, better, Tim. Vitamin building.
I have to borrow the guy from stores.
Wait until we
first
start
to fucking
concrete
download the app
3D
on TV.
printing.
What was that?
It's what
I have
East Coast
to-
said here.
Cheaper, quicker, and better for environment building. That way, we will start concrete 3D printing houses. Yeah.
I suppose you need less paint to build a concrete house.
Because Ali, remember I used to say last year in the summertime I had that Mondale, and she's got a new house up by Old Craig Inn. And see, I think I said it before, like they've got their back garden, the top of the frame, it's all cracked. And she said to me, well, Robertson Homes got 2 years to get that repaired. All the houses are trying to get problems now. It's been built that quick.
There's a certain area in my hometown in Peterborough, right? They built the houses on it, but they didn't underpin it, so they have to keep going in and underpinning it.
But see, if you Google Craig Dineen Hospital, Scotty, it's an old stone building, right? So when I used to work at their security, the walls are all thick.
You've mentioned about it before.
The walls are about 2 feet thick, wide.
Bell.
You know, that's a proper building. You know.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I used to go in at night and check everything, but obviously when the windows are out, then you can see how wide, how thick the walls were.
Saying that, I've got a massive one going down the side.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's how there's so many problems with new houses because they build them too quick.
Yeah.
I don't know how quick they built these.
And things are building them in the because you can't mix them in
for 21 years. So
I think it technically has to be 3-4 degrees before you can actually build with cement. You can't build with frozen cement.
Yeah, sometimes they try to rush.
Not very good picture of this, but I'm trying to show you, geography.
Oh, somebody wants to see my car tomorrow.
Geography.
You got a bio already, John Lad, for it?
Yeah.
You see it?
No.
That's Craig Dineen Hospital,
Right.
No longer a hospital. They won't make that in the flats,
They want to make that into a flats.
Oh, they did that with one of the hospitals near me.
Is that a listed building?
Yeah. They put it on fire,
Yeah,
went on fire. Me and John used to work up there doing security. John worked up there before I did,
If it's a listed building, they can't touch it.
Oh, they can make it in the flats.
They can, yeah. They're not. They're just not allowed to change the.
They're just not allowed to change the outside of it.
I'll see if I can find another picture of it.
Yeah, they have knocked down bits of it.
I'll see if I can find another picture of it.
So there was.
If you Google it,
shops.
If you go to Ollie, if you Google Robertson Homes,
the High Street,
Mr. Craig's, Ollie, Mr. Craig's.
the shop fronts themselves, they were listed, but the rest of the building wasn't. So when it came to knocking all of that down to make room for the new Waitrose, they had to support the
Mr.
shop
Craig's and
fronts.
Renee.
Unfortunately, they were rotted. So when they did the demolition of the rear of it, it just collapsed the whole building.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be much good this like, but we'll try that.
But there's two shops now in the exact same position as the old
That's
used to.
when I used to work there. Look.
Oh bloody hell!
Wow.
Ah, yeah, they burnt it.
That's it now.
Ah, I've got a picture of it.
Crumbs.
If you Google
there's a
Craig
picture there, John.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the history.
There's a picture of it.
Yeah. It's all changed. It's all houses up along there now.
Wow.
Aye.
Uh, bloody hell.
That's all flats now. See, all on the left there's all houses and everything.
You see the window?
Aye.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of history, that.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
There's another place as well. Well, me and Tina were looking at it before, what was it called? The house out there, the main house. Pretty mad, that, eh? Well, that's the
One
country.
thing, they haven't really updated the website about the Craig Deneen.
Not really, yeah.
Because it actually, when I used to work up there doing security, you used to get, what you call it, explorers trying to get in. Because we had cameras.
Yeah.
We've had cameras about then. And we can see who comes in and all that stuff.
Band of Sprawls. All right. It's alright if they don't vandalise the place.
Oh, I hear they're building Thingy's house back up again there. The one Alistair Crowley stayed in,
All right.
What's that called? Boleskin?
Yeah. One up in front there.
Aye. I heard that, eh?
Oh, the hut. That's where all the people live. The same people.
What, in Boleskin? No, they didn't. That's another side. That's a scary house.
Hi, Olaf.
Rafa,
Olaf,
Rafa.
how are you doing?
Hello, Raffle Scrutter.
Look at the link again.
Well, the
This
gents
house
have
at the
the
bottom, John. This
thingy.
is the estate house. I'll try and get that up. It's not really like it. For some reason, it's on a lot of forums, eh?
Yeah.
Aye.
It's actually a website called 28 Days Later. Something's called 28 Days. And when I used to
A
work
lot
at
of the Band of Sprawls don't like that website.
See, when I used to work at that, see, when I used to work security at that Craig Deneen and all that stuff, right? It's a website called 28 Days, I think it's called.
It
And
still
my mate
exists,
at the time, we worked on the same shift as me. He had a BMW M3, so we caught these guys one night trying to get into the site. So we chased them in the BMW. So they actually wrote on the website saying that we couldn't get onto the site because these two security guards in a BMW.
Yeah.
That's the old.
I
call it a house.
keep it right at the bottom, eh?
Yeah.
There's even a picture of your man and himself, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
Who's that?
That's the security boy, eh?
Does he need?
No, he's not dead yet.
Yes, indeed.
What's he inside it, look?
Whoa.
Yeah. So 28 days it's called.
Yeah. It looks like.
There's pictures that's when they broke in and took pictures. There's actually wheelchairs and everything.
Pretty cool, eh?
There's a lot of history that Scotty. If you look it up.
Yeah.
You put
Yeah,
Raffle in there. Raffle Scrapper will sort it out. He's good at building work. Look at the old bath. Raffle Scrapper just want that for scrap. Pretty cool, eh?
Dan.
Look at that. Callum McKeon's the expert. Anybody up for a can?
Those ceilings are cool.
Eh? Little bit of pottery, yeah. Quite a cool website, look.
Yeah, it's a lot of history.
All,
There's a lot of history in that
Oh,
building.
I definitely like.
A lot of history. It's supposed to be haunted, but when I used to go in, I always got man down.
Never bothered me, man. And I worked up there, John. You know yourself, eh?
Yeah, but just when you heard the stories about the lady in a white dress or whatever it was, or whatever. But we had to go in sometimes at night to check if there was no one in it, you know?
I'm laughing what Raffles Scrapper said. Well, I could do it. And yeah, that tub would go in the scrap.
There was a lot of scrap in that building, Raphael, like copper pipes and lead, and
There would be, and all the electrics, man.
there was an old boiler.
I suspect if people could, they would rip the wiring out of.
But that's what they did.
I'll tell you a story, right? There's actually some of the workmen, they started stealing brass pipes at the boiler room. So we had to come putting down forming it. So they were trying to steal because at the time scrap was sky high. At the time,
Scrap man done.
I think it was like 12 years ago, 2008. I think it was 2008. It was sky high. The scrap value, 2009. I think it was.
That's about the same time that.
So we were following these workmen cutting the pipes from the boiler room and putting it in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah.
But we actually caught them doing it, so we actually phoned the police and got caught.
That's about the same time, roughly, as to when the textile mill got there was building work happening up to about 2008.
The name
and a lot of the wiring got ripped out at that time.
Because I remember at the time scrap value was really high. People were putting every car in scrap to get money. I think it was between £1 a ton at the time. I can't remember.
I was getting 180 a ton, John.
Yeah, I do remember. It was between 2008 and 2010. The scrap value for anything was high.
Everything before you had have paperwork and all that, sure.
Yeah, it's crazy then.
Not scrap anything now. The paperwork, unless you know the right people.
Well, yeah.
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a old textile mill.
Scotty, is this your brother by any chance? He's been messaging me about my rover.
Oh, you're funny. You're funny.
What are you doing? He looks quite young. He wants to see the car tomorrow morning. Christ.
Does it go broom?
Yeah, it does go broom. You know what I'm like with cars all day. I'll get my patience with the thing. I seen another one for sale actually, an estate one, but it's up in Leicester for £600.
Leicester?
Leicester. Oh, who's that? Raphael. Hello, Raphael.
Welcome, ladies and gents. Hello there, Johnny. Hey, Ali. Hey, Tim. Hey, Scotty. Hello, everyone in the chat. Good to see you all.
You didn't want me to do that there in the microphone.
You know, my mic is far away, so I can pet it. What is up, gents? That was really cool mention to do. Actually, that will be a great contract. I will put the good price on it.
That's the local mill.
Well, they all created in. See the amount of money they made his scrap, you know, the old radiators and stuff like that. Because you used to get skips and all that, filled with skips. And he's got. So I asked one of the guys one day, the supervisor of the site, he says, "How much are you getting for that full skip full of radiators?" Or he's talking about. He said about £5 grand, £6 grand.
When's that, Scotty?
Have you ever been across to the farm, John?
Sorry?
Did you ever go across to the farm?
Yeah.
I had to go down and speak to the boy down there when I worked up there, right? And he was a really nice man,
That's not different.
He invited me in for tea and everything, but the house was like, you haven't done anything to the house since, I don't know, the 40s, man, the electrics were ancient, everything was ancient,
I bet it was still 2-core wire in the house, was it not?
Probably, Tim. I never asked, like, but he was a really nice man. He kept horses,
Yeah, I do keep seeing that thingy as my renovating stuff going on. Sometimes I went in and I just feel like I just stepped into different age.
Aye.
Yeah, but some of them are really cool, and sometimes it's really hard to start to destroy all that thingy because it's so good preserved and saved. Then it's actually supposed to be stay like
It got
this.
set on fire a few years ago.
My exploration, no experience.
Raphael, I need to say something to you. The thingy, that's the word.
Bring the thingy, buddy.
Fire.
The thingy.
The thingy.
Thumbs up, exploration.
The thingy. Hello there, how you doing?
Black Country, thumbs up.
I'm Black Country
Black
gamer.
Country. Hey, Black
How are you?
Country.
Yeah, so
Now, there's some really cool old buildings over here, right? I mean, when you walk about in Inverness and that, and you see the old stonework and that, it's mad,
there's a lot of history there.
Like, without machinery, how did these folk lift all that stone and all that, Crazy, like, yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot of old buildings down there.
Aye.
You know what? Actually, not so long time ago, there was like a few months ago, I think, we got like one old building with a really nice facade, on front. And at the top of the self building was like 3 tiny pillars with 3 beton balls on top.
Yeah.
They were just round balls. They look cool. They look awesome. Though somehow last year one of that ball fell down, and that was like about 30-centimeter beton ball.
Right.
Of course, it ended up on the car. What else, right? Anyway, my boss asked me, "Can you repair that?" I look at it. Look how high it is. It was about four store as well, something like that. And I said, yes, I can, but later on we find out it will be better to hire some company because they will cover the, insurance and so on if I do something wrong or something get messed up, and
Yes,
that's
I've
got
already
to
seen it.
stay in the old look.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, it was funny situation because I get some calls, and the police called me. Actually, it was the middle of the night or something. They actually shut down the whole street because something, fall down on the car and so on. That was big action back there. Then fire department come out to secure the rest and check out the thingy. Yeah, I didn't pick up the phone because I was sleeping. I don't really care.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. There was another one once when actually my boss get to holidays.
Yeah.
And someone just tried to call me really hard, and I was just busy, and they just said, freak off, get away. I'm not gonna pick you up because I don't know your number and don't have time right now, and then I don't really think about that. And the next day I find out one of our buildings just burned down.
Oof.
Oof.
Hi, Reptiles. Hi, Alpha 4 Animations.
Hi, both.
Hello, D.
No, we lost our family home in a fire, and it was an electrical fire. It was one of my father's. It was in his office. One of the circuit breakers.
Yeah.
The circuit breakers for the computer.
Yeah.
It caught fire. And to this day, they don't actually know. They just know it was an electrical fire, and the whole house burnt to the ground. The fire was that ferocious. It wasn't.
What I found often, what can cause the fire, especially with electric installation, when the neutral wire is not screwed hard enough.
Yeah.
I often find them very loose. Last time I was dealing with some buildings, and actually the people who work there asked me to give them some kind of heat source.
Yeah.
So I bring them like 5 kilowatts electric heater, air heater.
Yeah.
It's good enough for building and just to dry out the walls and so on. Anyway, as I think after 2 days, I went there and somehow I was working on some piping job at the basement, and certainly powers goes off.
Aye.
I went into the house and asked what do they use, because I hear some drilling. So I thought at first probably they just hit some wire, right? Easy task. But turn out the actually heater was off. They didn't hit any pipes, any wire or nothing like that. So I begin to play with this self steering box with the fuse and so on. Fuse box. And I do find out all 3 phases coming into the house, plus neutral and ground, was totally loose, and they actually begin to melt to each other.
That would do it.
Yeah, I think like few more days with those 5 kilowatt heater, and those whole building gonna be like, a big fire bomb pit.
Yeah, definitely. But it is amazing when you think about it, There's a few houses up here in this local area, like that caught fire. I mean, that big building, that was vandals that put it on fire, and then there's another building, Boleskine House. I don't know, because John's away now, right? So I can't really can't share the screen, but I could find a picture. I could show you.
Yeah. Anyway, old buildings
It
are.
belonged to a Dutch. I think it was Dutch. It was a Dutch family that bought it. But it was it's totally ruined now. But they were supposed to be building it back up again. I don't know if I'd be allowed to show that because the BBC.
Actually, living in the old house these days is quite tricky, especially if we talk about electric installation. Because at old days they have like one bulb at the ceiling and maybe one contact what supply maybe radio or maybe TV or something like that, or another lamp. That was all. By usage of the electricity and what they put it. Installation, what actually you put on the work on the self installation, it's totally different. And when you, let's say, drop like one server, or let's say 2 or 3 PC, microwave, oven, electric one, and cooking plate on that old installation, that's gonna just boil right away. That simple it is.
There was a GoFundMe to rebuild it. I think
wait a second, Ken, because John's not here. Tim's probably in the basement again because he fell.
He won't be long,
He's gone to make a mess.
What's happened with John? He got wet fart or what?
He had to go to the bathroom, I think.
He's probably, as Tyrell Fixes says, making a poop face.
Making a poop face. I think you could show that, I think you probably could. Don't need to subscribe to it.
Yeah, I do actually just start up another project for the rebuilding, and so far so good. I'm at demolition stage, so everything got to go off first, so I begin to work on building something. But yeah, that's good. That's good.
I just hope I put something else in the basement too, so you can see this house there. When John comes back, it's a bit creepy, this house, because it was built in like it tells you here it was built in the shores of Loch Ness in 1875.
Okay.
But it was used for like a demon worshipper.
Oh.
Okay.
It didn't originally start out at that, like. I mean, it was used. It was.
It can get creepy, but as well, that could be, something hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
True. This building where I live right now, it's made in 1920s, and at first it was like old milk factory and cheese.
Yeah. My brother's house, where he now lives, was built in 1927 by my grandfather. The footings that it sits on are the footings of the original house, which was a black house, which they call a black house. It just meant it had a turf roof. There was no real upstairs in it or that,
Yeah.
And I don't have all night.
But actually, I do read about those turf roofs, and they actually quite efficient.
Yeah.
They can last quite long time, and
Yeah, I know.
Of course,
someone
they
that
are just
built
heavy,
a eco
so-
house with turf roof on it.
I know
It's
that
pretty
that house. Well, it was my grandfather that decided to upgrade it because my grandpa, my great grandpa, he was getting too old, and they wanted to modernize it,
Yeah.
because it wasn't sort of like in keeping with the 1920s, really, yet, So, but when my brother moved into it, he had John needed a laxative. He had to do the rewiring and all that. See, my brother is really good at making things and electrics, and whereas I'm completely useless, my brother is really good at it. But then he stayed more farming and having to make things and having to do things, I suppose, properly and that. And then he had double glazing and all that put in. He had central heating put in, So he had a lot of work done to it, to kind of bring it up to the sort of standard that it's in now,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course.
It's
It's quite often if you drive around in here, you from outside you just see like really old, falling apart house. But when you go inside, then you are like in totally modern thingy, and you will not even imagine what's
It
going to
looks
be
old
inside.
from the outside, but when you go inside, it's not so old. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
There is
it's
so
totally
many
modern
windows.
that one. But as well, when you got so old house, especially in here, you are not allowed to change so much outside look. If you got like, for example, over 100 and I think 20 years, then you are not allowed to change any of outside look. You got to stay like it.
Yeah.
Even though if you got like a crazy old one glass window, do not take them out and put the new plastic or tight or something like that. You still need to have the same window outside, and you can put like another window inside. So you got like double windows.
Ken's
I did that once. And
I want to show you Bleskin house.
Those one-sided thermal glasses cost like huge amount of money, and outside it still look like totally shit. But oh well, that has to be like that.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that big thingy.
Aye, but this is what happened to it. I think you can see this. I don't know if can you or not. Bear with me.
Yes, I'm fine, Ken. How are you?
Worried about look crazy a bit.
You better stop crying, John, lad.
1 second.
What?
I'm gonna.
You better stop crying.
Check that one out.
Who?
You.
Oh yeah, did I?
I need to remove that one.
Had to go to China.
Had to go to China. Got that one.
Tim, have you ever seen these before?
I hear already Tim snacking on something.
Umbongo, they drink it in the Congo. Yeah.
What that thing is? Some juice?
Yeah.
What is that? Like cookies or something? What is that?
It's juice, tropical juice.
Oh, a juice box? Oh, okay.
Used to have them years ago. As a kid, I've not seen them for years.
Give me some little mini eggs, Tim.
John,
Come on. Pass them over.
That's what happened to it. It burnt down, but they're planning to restore it,
Okay. Not much left.
They reckon they'll have it rebuilt by 2022 to the way it was.
Yeah.
It was actually a Dutch family, I think, that owned it.
Yeah.
They did that. There was a crowdfunder to get funds to rebuild it. It was in quite a bad shape. I mean, I don't actually know what happened
I
there.
think that will be just take it all down and use the fundaments and get find out the old projects and try to rebuild it that way.
I love that article on the right. Man plunges into the river in what is believed to be a driving error. Yeah, really?
This is our local ROG, Ken.
Oh my God.
This is our local ROG.
I like the other one. Beggar showered police officer with urine. That's a great place to live there, Allie. Great
Would you like
neighborhood.
to read it, Ken?
Holy
Would you
cow.
like
Hey,
to read it?
it's nice to remember this.
I guess when they say
It's nice
pissed off, they really mean it, huh?
A homeless man threw a tin of urine at a policeman and will learn his fate next month. Robert, you're probably better saying that last name than me, Raphael. Stasiak.
Stashak.
Right? Was being
That's
escorted
right.
When his
being escorted
disgusting
by a
behavior
nearby
took place.
room in the middle of the lot and see.
Oh, I thought
It's usually homeless people. You don't have like real crime here. There's no real crime. People don't get shot. They just get urine thrown.
Get pissed on, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
After
but that
being
was
arrested,
definitely Polish guy.
I live in Inverness. What do you do for fun? We drive cars in the river and we urinate on the officers.
There's
After
things
being
going on
arrested,
there.
the 52-year-old spotted custody officers who regularly checked on his welfare during various shifts at the Burnett Road police station. Statistic appeared, I don't know how to say his last name. And the video linked at the Inverness Sheriff Court and admitted 2 charges of assault, including putting the custody officer at risk of COVID-19 charges, including a breach of the virus-related regulations were dropped. Frisco decided, what did he decide to do to them? Did he put them in prison? They were alerted.
My father got the same name. It's Stanisław originally. That's not the how you're supposed to spell that name. That's like,
I
I
don't know.
guess begging is an essential purpose.
He's just a bad man. He showered them in a liquid in the ceiling of. They were conducting their welfare checks on him, and he was lying with a blanket over his head. In line with the protocol, the police officer pulled back the blanket on each occasion, and he would spit at them.
I bet the guy was pretty drunk.
Just what they're complaining about now.
This is like the Inverness National Enquirer. Yeah.
He's been in jail. He's been jailed. And will reappear on the 18th of February. There you go. Right. That's all of the newspaper I'm going to read today.
Ken, have you seen?
Right about when the lockdown goes down, and he can go back to homeland, right?
Ken, have you seen my Golf GTI?
The Mark 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
I'll
yeah.
show you.
You gonna paint it or what you do?
It's ready. It's painted.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, cool. I had that thingy.
Oh, wow. I always like the orange or red accents. Those are always pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, did that thing originally have like the striped interior? All the different stripes on it?
I put it in myself. I had to paint it.
Mine was red and white. 2 of them.
That came from Germany.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why it took so long to get here.
You know what? I do get my own also from Germany.
Oh, what's Tim got?
What's
Tim got? A UPS truck? What is that?
No, Tim's got a Volvo. But
Scania.
Yeah, that's a Volvo.
It's actually
It's a Volvo Focus, you see.
A Volvo.
Or is it a Mercedes?
That's a Jaguar.
All right, I made a mistake.
Is it a Mercedes Escort?
No, it's all right. I made a mistake.
That's a Cortina.
Has he got a Briggs
Are you
and
sure? I
Stratton?
thought it was a Golf.
I'll have to start putting one together.
Yeah, because when I got it when it arrived yesterday, they said customs not on the letter on the packaging, Dutchland or something. So
Deutschland. Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Deutschland. Yes.
Even I know how to say that.
Das ist nine. How you pronounce it?
Aye, well,
I forgot how to do the rest of it, so I started German. I went to English. You know.
I know a few words in German. I have a couple of German friends, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I can speak German.
Sprachdi Deutsch.
Aye, I know that one.
What about Scheuserkopf?
I have one German friend who just shouts lewd swears at me. So I think that's him just being friendly, though. Because if he didn't like me, he wouldn't swear at me.
Well, Ian's buddy, the guy for Ian's buddy's name? The one.
I forgot his name.
I know the man that made the lamp.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name now.
I know he's got that funny name.
He's got a very, very
I know that.
German name. Yeah.
But he's got a truck driver. Mouth. Guido. That's it. Yeah.
Guido.
Nice guy though. I mean, I guess they were the original trio or foursome that started out on YouTube doing the scrapping or something. Yeah. I went on there one night and I saw the three of them on there, so I went on there and every other word was F. I was like, oh, hello.
You're gonna get a speaker on top of the head, cat, if you don't leave that alone.
Lucky.
My cat's been annoying me by grabbing a hold of the 5.1 surround sound that I've got on my PC and pulling the wire.
Oh, Allie, how's Tina? I haven't seen her. Just say hello.
Hi, Ken.
Hello. I missed you, Tina. I
Ken.
haven't seen you in a while. I missed you.
No, I wasn't well last night. That's why I never did my live, but I will do one next week.
All right. I look forward to it.
That's why I
have a lot going on, so.
She's had a few personal issues, Ken, mate.
We're thinking about you, Tina.
Thank you. But I'm all right now.
That's good. Did you see my snow angel, Tina?
Not yet, but I will have one today. I heard
I watched
in your socks.
In my black socks.
I left a comment.
Yeah, a lot of people left comments. Yeah.
I was too busy laughing to be able to concentrate to type a comment.
No,
I'll be honest.
There wasn't really much on the grass because it was windy. So then I got home and I look at my deck and I go, aha.
I generally thought you were going to have a problem getting back up.
Well, not that big.
Not yet.
I was waiting for you to go, oh, my knees.
The postman did come, but he didn't bring anything I wanted. That's the problem with the postmen up here. They do come, but they bring the things you don't want.
Like bills.
Yeah, mostly.
Hi. Here, can you take this back?
I don't know. My postman ends up giving us the neighbor's mail by mistake all the time.
Oh, I get that as well. I'm number 58, and we always end up with number 58A's mail.
See the postie here, the one that actually drives the van. That model, that Golf, I should have got it on Saturday, right? But he's got a habit of not ringing a bell. He just puts the blue, the red card through the post, the letterbox.
Oh, aye.
They always does that. Because the postie came in the morning, and I got my stuff. Then after about half an hour, I was always just sitting I can see the front window because the postie comes to the front door there. I went to the toilet and seen this thing through the window thing at the door, the bottom door. As it was a bloody hot red card.
Lucky.
Okay, so that's how you spend so much time in toilet. You got the window and then you look at all the names.
But I didn't hear the doorbell go, so he's always got a habit of putting things through the letterbox when you obviously can't be bothered to post them, It's quite annoying. So I got that yesterday, that Golf GTI. I should have got it on Saturday.
I've got a laser pen and I'm chasing the carpet.
Oh.
I'm trying to keep it away from the speaker wires.
Get some spray, Ali. That's what I do.
I don't like water. I know that.
No, we've got a spray. It's got like not beetroot, rhubarb flavour to it. So we have to spray it behind the TV and stuff because
Don't be telling me that. I like rhubarb.
rhubarb is good.
She jumps on top of the TV and the TV nearly fell over one day. I was like, no.
That's lucky broke my last telly.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
Lucky was unlucky. Lucky you'll find yourself in a sandwich. Hey, Lucky.
She would have been a deed, Lucky.
It's not that. If she pulls the speaker off the wall, it'll hit her on the head.
Well, then she will be deed.
On top of Tina's i5.
And I don't want that because I spent a lot of money on that PC.
You know, at some point, I let out my rabbits to run in the house. It was cool. They just coming and there was something to pet and so on. But certainly my stereo stopped working.
Hi.
Same as my telly stopped working.
Due to the wires, Raphael.
Yeah. And they were pretty thick wires, but yeah, it's not a problem for them.
Oh, they'll eat anything. They'll eat absolutely anything.
Push.
You know, one bite and thick wire, it's like razor cut it.
Raphael, I wouldn't leave a laptop out because I'd probably chew that as well.
Your turn.
You know, before those rabbits, what I got now, I got one what I found actually. It just ran around, and it's simply the rabbits doesn't run around like so. And there was at that time plenty cats around. So I grabbed this rabbit, you know, check out his ear, and he got actually number on his ear. So it was, from some farm. Anyway, I put the tiny poster on the local shop, so everyone, if they lost it, can just grab it back or give me some whatever call message, whatever, something like that. Anyway, no one come out, so what else I can do? There was not enough to eat, so I decided to keep that little guy. And that little bugger was so cool. He ate like laminate floor, what I have at my living room. He don't even step on it, so I need to make like tiny patch from the room where his cage sitting of the old carpet, you know, all the way to the sofa, so he can come to the sofa, jump in, so he can get pet. Otherwise, he will just sit in the doorway and look and wait. Anyway, as far you play with him, you know, you put your hand toward him. He begin to lick your hand, lick. If you are in the t-shirt, you know, there was licking all over. And when the t-shirt begin, the biting starts. So the t-shirt goes like shreds right away.
Actually, the pea smells as well. The pea smells quite strong.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
They are quite tasty.
You know, this what I found. It wasn't a young one. It got, I think, maybe 2-3 years, something like that. So he already know where to pee and where to put the poo-poo and where to eat. So as far as I set up for him like this tiny cuvette with the, you know, wood spoons and something like that, he just go there and just do his business out there. You know, from time to time he loses one.
I used to date a lassie a couple of years ago, and I went around to her house, and she had rabbits in cages and all. I mean, she must have about 6 rabbits, and I thought, but you could smell it, like the pee wasn't bad, but as soon as actually the rabbit peed, it's like, oh my god, that smells. I couldn't stay in the house.
Yeah, true. You know, I keeping this guy in the house, and you know, as far you clean up his cuvette, then it's no problem at all. You know, of course, you got to do it every second, third day, something like that, or at least cover with another layer of this wood spoons. Then you know, but yeah, of course, that you're right. They smell like crazy. Now there's still rabbits, but there's toilet, right?
Yeah, there were obviously she had 3 adult rabbits and she had 2 young ones. But it's like, oh my god, I actually had to leave the sitting room because it was that strong, you know.
You know, it's all about how much you care for it, and if you keep them clean, if you keep empty there's, you know, toilet, then you're not gonna have those, you know, crazy The smell.
It's the same with cats. The same with cats as well. Look, Raphael, I change my cats litters every 3 days because that's when you start smelling ammonia.
Yeah, cat smells too as well.
Yeah,
cat smells too.
Yeah, that's what I do. I change it every 2-3 days, but the ammonia gets you. I'm like, bloody hell, I need to change that. Ammonia's strong, like so.
Oh well, if you got the pet, you got to take care of it, right?
Well, that's the whole point of it. You can't look after yourself, you know.
Hobnob.
Yeah. But my cat eats like a elephant, man. It does. See, every time you go to the kitchen, the cat's there. You just been fed 5 minutes ago. Even when the cat's sound asleep when they're sitting on the sofa, go to the kitchen, the cat's at your feet wanting food.
There's tons of video at the YouTube when, for example, people making testing their pets. They go into the kitchen and then just grab whatever with the plastic cover and make the noise of the self-packaging. Yeah. And there is no reaction whatsoever as far they grab, let's say, let's call it cat bites or cat treats. Tiny little noise, cat it right next to the leg, right?
That's so true, Rafa, because I've got a wee cupboard here with the food. As soon as I open that door, she's right there.
Yeah, they are not stupid and they have very good hearing.
Because my cat, she can open
than us.
she can open up the cupboards now with her paws. I'm like, how the hell? What? I said to Wanda, where's the cat? I says, I don't know. The cat's in the cupboard below the kitchen. She's using her paws to open it up, so I had to put string on the handle so she can't get the doors open. It's like a child. It's like a child we have in the house. Like.
True.
I'm
not coming to your house, Ken. It'll be rather windy.
Oh, after the cabbage, it'll be really windy.
Do you want one of them? Mini rolls.
Mini rolls, I had a packet of them last week, yeah.
Oh, they're nice. That's one with the jam in it.
What is that, all like gas station food or what?
Eh?
Is that like all gas station food or what?
What, this?
No.
What's a hobnob? Was it cracker?
It's rolled oats.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a biscuit.
That was the final score, Jason, 2-1. My team lost.
That's what a hobnob is.
Oh, dear.
Ah.
You get them with chocolate on them too, eh?
Yeah.
They're really nice.
I don't know if you'll get these in the USA, Ken, but we get them here. So they're called mini rolls.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Look at the blown up one on the TV. Huh. Interesting.
You get a box of 10 from the local shop.
Mini but mighty. What's in those? What rolls of what though?
Like a
roll.
Yeah.
You get chocolate. This one's Scott. You get chocolate and cream. Yeah. You get chocolate cream and jam in it.
Oh, like a Swiss roll or something?
It's like a Swiss roll, yeah. But anyway, you get a pack of 10 in a pack like that.
Oh, I used to love Swiss rolls with the jelly in it. Ooh.
Yeah. They're quite nice, though. It's supposed to be cutting down, but I can't help it. When you're in lockdown, when you get bored, you start eating.
I stopped at the bakery on the way home. I picked up a loaf of rye bread and 2 cranberry muffins for tomorrow.
Muffins.
Sounds nice.
When I get bored, I begin to cook, right?
Normally, as Jason said, with a cup of tea, I'll sit and I'll eat a whole packet of them.
What are they? Mini cheddars? What are they, Ali?
No, hobnobs, man.
Oh, hobnobs. I got the chocolate
ones. Me with my Triscuits. I'm supposed to eat 6 of them. They said suggested serving size 6. Yeah, right. Add a 0 on the end of that,
It's not harm in eating some biscuits and a cup of tea.
Normally, so I have that with lunch, yeah.
I gotta get tea. I ran out of my Earl Grey. I gotta go get some.
I'm not keen on that stuff. I like Yorkshire tea, actually. That's quite nice. Yorkshire tea.
Got bottles of that in the cupboard.
Tetley.
A lot of Tetley to say, but we ran out of Yorkshire tea the other day.
Tetley, you on there.
I don't care. I want a brand of
There's
tea bags.
there's a small shop around the corner from me. You get small corner shops in your housing estates, right? And we ran out of bread the other day, so I think it was Sunday. So I went to get a loaf of bread from the shop. Do you know what they want for a loaf of bread in that shop? £1.70 for a loaf of bread.
What?
£1.70 for a loaf of bread. It's like, you can keep it.
£1.70. I'll walk £1.
I don't know. I bought a loaf of rye bread. It was $5.50.
So I phoned up the girlfriend and said, I'll walk into town and get a loaf of bread. I'm not paying £1.70. We can get two for
in the bottom of the league.
No way. That's a Man U news.
Yeah, Man United lost.
Why did they lose? What they won?
Beat by Sheffield United.
Well, beat by Sheffield United.
Aye.
Eh?
Eh?
Are they not like John's team, Brother Rangers? That's like Brother Rangers playing Glasgow Celtic.
Aye.
Brother Rangers.
They won tonight.
That tell me nothing at all.
Rafael's like, well, I do not understand.
Exactly. But
What is
as
that,
well,
Man
any sports, football, and that thingy whatsoever.
I don't follow
Or Manchester
football at all of any kind, Raphael.
I just follow my local team.
I have many
That
friends
would send me to sleep.
I follow my home team. That's what I follow. So
I follow Price of the Scrap at most.
I
think-
follow
yeah,
people on
right.
Twitter and Instagram, and that is it.
I think Six Nations are starting up again soon, are they not?
I don't know. It'll depend on the COVID, doesn't it?
Because Fiddles has got Scotland tops in on Sunday, so I might get one. Fleeces and
Shocking, Jason.
Oh, actually, we went to the scrapyard today on the way home from work, and we did score. Actually, Eva found it. A tiny, which camera? This one. Okay, tiny power bank. Boom, and it's actually working still. It's got tiny light. As I keep the button, it's supposed to start. Tiny LED light. I just charge it, and yeah, it's totally working.
Oh, cool. Handy.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna use it for, but yeah, right now I got extra power bank.
Raphael, you could find your fogs at night with no lights on.
Yeah, and look what else I found. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
The tripod.
Full aluminium tripod with
That's a solid then.
this moving up and down, this moving this way and that way, and as well around, and yeah, all other directions.
Tripod.
That's a tripod.
You gonna use it or scrap it?
I think I'm gonna use it. Why to scrap it? It's too good to scrap.
Aluminium.
If it works.
Yeah, it is aluminium. You see, there is standing second one, also from the scrap. Very similar thingy.
Is that
Work much, yeah.
from Short Circuit?
Nice.
Yeah, you always can use some tripods for whatever, microphone, phone, camera, whatever.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They are handy stuff, and they are
Never
quite
mind.
handy stuff. So,
Could be a Spurs supporter.
I've got 2 tripods. One's a bit cheaper.
Somebody
than the
has
other,
to
be
support
fair.
them the way.
This is my tripod, like a small one.
I've got one over there.
Oh,
I had one of those. The top broke off it though. Where the top goes into it, there's a brass insert and it popped out.
That's what happened to me. I had them in Ken, but I didn't realise you could replace this. So I just
you
couldn't
can,
I
you can
my
get the
first,
phone holders
tripod, what I
easily
use
on Amazon
ever.
and eBay. You know,
I think
I
I
gotta
found
do
it
it.
right.
I'll baby weld it.
I didn't
they're
realise.
cheap enough to get on Amazon.
No,
and eBay.
Jason.
Rather than repairing it, just get another phone holder.
Yeah,
There you go,
I like
Tony.
a tripod.
that was only like £3 or something. I don't want to spend anything.
That was my first tripod what I ever used.
What is that?
That's a tripod.
What is that?
Would you melt it?
You know, this is like drill machine, old style. They used to have very heavy battery that was very stable. Those piece piece of copper pipe from the kitchen armature, and those piece in here like it's tangled wire, and that exactly fit for the phone when you slip it like that, something like this.
Now turn it on.
Then you can record your video, and you even got the tiny slot from under to put the charger if that is,
Required.
no power.
No, that is being creative.
Looks
That
like some
was my
medieval
first tripod
sculpture.
that I ever used for recording videos.
That's very creative.
And that worked. That's worked well.
You should have put that on Mix What Is It? Because no one would have ever guessed what that was.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea on that.
The Raffles electric comb.
A taser.
Maybe it is.
It's got wires in it.
It's probably for the rabbits.
Yeah, the rabbit's under control.
Raphael, it's a late night for you, huh, Raphael? Late night, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
The rabbits are.
Oh, dang. I'm supposed to go to sleep very soon. Oh, thanks for
Yeah,
reminding.
it's almost 10:30 here. Well,
Now, is it like the same over there with your football games where there's no one allowed in the stadiums, or what?
Yeah, it's still allowed. Still
Yes, Jason.
Actually,
Come on, Liverpool.
they closed up all the shops. So basically,
You're happy
you
about
can
that,
order
Tim.
something through the internet, but you cannot physically enter the shops. You just go there into the entrance, and they just give you what you order.
See here now, Ken. If you got a shop without a mask on, they won't allow you in the shop. You have to wear a mask to get in the shop now.
unless you've got one of that lanyard things around your neck that says you don't have to wear one now.
But the tit stop.
What? Yes, we lost 2-1.
One person.
I
from
see
the
a lot of
family-
people here with the
Police,
clear face shield.
my
They're
local
starting to
police,
use those.
They are also allowed.
they were moving people on today because they were lingering about. It was like
City.
But actually all the building shops, like, with the supplies, it's also closed for the private customer. They only can, order and just collect by the entrance. But myself, as I go there with the company car and company clothes, of course, got to wear the mask, then I am allowed to go into the shop. So, yeah.
I don't.
I feel a little bit privileged.
One of these. I got one of them.
That's the same as myself. I've got a snood as well.
I find they're better than the mask.
Yeah, I've got two of them.
I find that you can breathe. You can breathe better too. Actually.
If I wanted to go all out, I could just go in the shop with this on.
My head.
Aye.
Through that whole crazy
look a bit
bundle
daft.
thingy, I never buy even one mask so far.
I know what I should do. I should get one out to knit me a balaclava.
Or that mask.
I do need to adjust that though. 'cause
Have we
it
heard
really
of
takes
them, Ali? A balaclava.
But yeah, anyway, no worries, guys. That's gonna end up very soon. So
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 10:30. It's getting a bit late now.
I don't mean your dream. I mean something else.
I had to put my glasses on because I wanted to sit back, yeah. And if I sit back, I can't see, yeah.
Old age.
I know, it's terrible. So I took you guys over the line that hurt my back, yeah.
You saying old age?
Old age.
I got my
doesn't-
big screen ahead of me so I can actually see you
I've
guys.
got a big
but then I
screen
can
over
look
there,
at
big
them.
screen over there, big screen over there, but none of them are turned on. It's just this.
I got to screen around and
Well,
yeah,
this is a
that's
comfy chair, Ken.
the side instead of.
Oh, pal, we haven't got a chair.
I can lounge on this one. This is the couch. So
My couch is over there.
I'm
I can,
lying on
just,
mine.
I can just sit back and relax. This whole couch is mine. Tina's
I've
over
got
there.
the 2-seater. Ali's got the 3.
Well, the cat's hogging that one over there.
Well, the cat's hugging the 2 chairs.
Allie, where's the crazy cat?
Lucky duck.
She's playing
You
with
touch that wire again, I would throw this
the
at you.
cable that goes to the 5.1 surround sound.
And
I'm
if
actually
she
watching
pulls
it.
up, if she pulls
I'll
that
show you.
down, it'll hit on top of the head.
I'll show you my cat from earlier. She had the control and everything.
She's watching TV.
Yeah, she was like sitting there relaxing,
It's an
watching
Animal
TV.
Planet.
Aye. Which one?
She's watching TV.
Yeah.
If I was sitting over at the computer, the cat would be over here, eh?
Yes.
The cat's always in the opposite place to me, yeah?
Stop it.
She thinks it's a game, you see.
It's not a game.
Get her mouse for her.
The battle's just about running.
There's another one.
It's very tiny.
It's very tiny.
The wee light on it's very tiny.
Like when I was called to the golf yesterday and today,
Not
the
as
cat
light.
was stalking me. What are you doing?
That looks like is that a kitty, John? Looks young.
Yeah, 6 months old.
Hmm.
I thought she was going to stay in my bits at the golf, but she never.
Don't worry, soon he's gonna get lazy and sleepy, and expecting.
Yeah, she was expecting to. I'll show you another picture of this cat. This cat's daft as anything. Like, I was getting evil stares the other night.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
She said, "I'm going to chew your fingers off."
You know, that's supposed to have like undertext on it. What are you doing with that thingy?
Well, the cat's crazy, man. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's getting a bit late. And
You know that, lucky like.
Yeah.
Are you lucky? You know that, are you?
See you later.
Well,
Cool,
guys,
John.
I'm gonna call it a night. Honestly, thanks very much for coming up, and I appreciate
all
it.
later, eh?
And
Take
See you
care.
later,
thanks
John,
for
lad.
the night.
Catch
Okay.
you all,
Have a
mate.
good day,
Right,
guys.
Catch you all, mate.
Ken, Raphael, Scotty.
Later,
Take care.
folks.
Everyone,
Talk to you guys later.
Ali.
Thank you, John.
Catch
Take
you
care,
later.
guys.
Always take care. Bye.
Bye.